What's going on, guys? I'm Jace.
And I'm Josh.
And we have another reaction for you guys today.
So right now it's Ragna versus Soul Badguy. So you might actually have me on this one, Jace, because I know nothing about these characters.
Neither do I. I've never heard of them until someone requested it.
Yeah, I've never heard of them either. It's going to be... It might be like when we watched Gar versus Toph, because I knew barely anything about either of those characters.
I knew who Gara was. I knew both characters had some power over Earth.
I knew of them. I didn't know much about them. This one, I don't know anything about them.
Neither do I. So nothing. We've never heard.
We never heard
anything about these characters.
So it'll be just a complete crapshoot if the analysis we can't figure out.
The analysis is all we have to go on. Nothing else. No prior knowledge.
I do have one bit of knowledge. Okay, Soul Badguy, right?
Okay, you're a fucking liar. You said you knew nothing.
Okay, well I know something. Okay, Soul Badguy is probably the bad guy.
That's not knowledge. That's an inference. Anyway, let's begin with the analysis.
And we're going to slap that into this, so you might actually have me on this one.
No anime tough guy trope is complete unless he has outrageous spiky hair, a sword that's clearly compensating for something,
and belts.
Oh god.
Lots and lots of belts.
Ragna, the Bloodhead.
And Soul Badguy, the flame of corruption. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Well, it's gonna be a comic book type animation or something?
No. It's like they just didn't show it.
Extinction by the fearsome Black Beast. Fortunately, 6 brave heroes slayed the monster and saved mankind. The remains of humanity was reorganized under an oppressive government until one man decided to rise up. Ragna, the Blood Edge.
Oh, he's got different colored eyes.
Heterochromia iridium. That's what it's called.
You fucking learned that from first class.
No, actually, I knew that before that.
Brooding personality.
I also know that my Kunis has it as well.
Written all over him.
I'd actually go with gruesome. As a young child, he and his siblings were confined in an experimental facility as lab rats.
Bummer.
He's also called the Grim Reaper.
No one knows.
And there's a bounty on him for 90 billion.
It might be like yen or something. I mean, this is anime.
To be the most feared warrior on the planet. However, things took a darker turn when Ragna's sister Saya grew very sick.
With what?
Sickness? No one knows. Ragna took Saya under his wing, but their younger brother Jin was irritated that Ragna was not spending more time with him. Being a reasonable guy, he decided the only solution was to murder his brother.
Oh yeah, that makes a ton of sense. I'm lonely. I'll kill one of the only people I care about. Great plan. So then a maniacal hipster villain named Yuki Terumi showed up out of nowhere, helped Jin impale Ragna through the chest, and then cut off his arm for good measure.
Why? How? No one knows. Have you familiarized yourself with that phrase yet? Good, because it's not stopping anytime soon.
Moving on, for sanity's sake, Ragna would have been done for until an omniscient, time-traveling, pig-tailed vampire descended from the heavens, snapped her fingers, magicked him a new arm, and left. No, don't think, just accept.
Surprisingly still conscious, and apparently an expert of things that have never happened before, Ragna
was the one that got stabbed?
Appendage as an Azure Grimoire, a piece of the Black Beast which Ragna can use to manipulate Seether. Seether is a radioactive energy left behind by the Black Beast all over the world.
Like magic.
Well, no, magic is totally different.
But it lets him do magic-type stuff.
Yes.
Okay. Well, after missing out on the maiming and resurrection of Ragna, Jubei the Cat Ninja returned and decided to teach him the ways of
cat ninja?
Where the hell was he before? No one knows.
Probably destroying someone's furniture or pissing in their shoes.
Through his training, Ragna's control over Seether became practically unmatched. He can form various parts of the Black Beast in combat, transform his own arm into razor-sharp claws, or drain the soul of his foe through his strikes.
But if he needs more power, more defense, and more soul-sucking, he can crank these up to 11 with his Blood Cane form.
Upon completing his training, Jubei bestowed upon him a red cloak and a deadly blade called Blood Scythe.
This baby can extend for stabbing strikes, and like the Azure Grimoire, slowly drains the souls of its victims upon contact. And before you point out that it's clearly a sword, not a scythe, it can do this.
Whoa!
Oh!
Ragna's angsty rage took him on a world tour of single-handed government smashing, earning him the nickname the Grim Reaper.
and racking up an unprecedented bounty of 90 billion, whatever their currency is. No one knows.
No one knows.
Being the largest bounty of all time, he still freely walks the world on foot and in
It's
public
just random
with no
number,
attempt to
90
disguise
billion.
himself whatsoever.
That's
Probably
fucking
because nobody
baller.
wants to piss him off. We're talking
Wait, how much
about
for
a
this
guy who
clock?
treats
Like,
getting knocked
$9,
through solid
nine.
concrete as
Nine.
an inconvenience.
Nine what? $9?
Has survived
£9?
multiple
9 yen? You're
feelings
like, no,
through the
9.
chest,
9.
Took out hundreds of armed officers without breaking a sweat and obliterated
9
an
murders?
entire
What?
ship with
9.
a single one-hand sword strike.
Ragna is referred to by some
Oh, he
as
has
the most
accelerated
powerful
healing.
man in the
Interesting.
world, but he's
Another
also
one
known as
with
a risk
accelerated
taker
healing?
with a short temper.
And despite being trained by the most dangerous kitty cat in the world, Ragna is obviously nowhere near Jubei's level of skill, who terrifies even the deadliest villains of the series.
But after all was said and done, Jubei left Ragna with a dire warning. Never think of the Azure Grimoire as your own.
Which is kind of bullshit. I mean, it's attached to him, so I'm pretty sure he's got dibs.
Well, he does, but if he loses control over it, it can transform him into the Black Beast itself. In fact, Ragna
Holy
was
shit.
the original Black
Holy
Beast,
shit.
sent back in time after falling into a magic cauldron. The two were somehow separated and did battle in the past. These events would repeat themselves in a 100-year time loop until this chick saved Ragna from falling into that cauldron, stopping the Black Beast from appearing in the past in the first place.
But if the Black Beast never went back in time, then it would never have created Seether, and everything in BlazBlue shouldn't exist as we know it. So,
I'm so
how?
fucking
No one
confused.
knows!
Timelines are
This guy
confusing.
fight
You
someone
don't
now?
screw with the
I'm the main
timeline,
character,
dude.
And yet again, I get left in the dark. It's
You told me
really
that.
starting to piss me off.
Way back in the year 2010, the discovery of magic forever changed the course of human history. Traditional technology was eliminated for newer, environmentally friendly methods. And after improving the planet, a certain world superpower sought to improve mankind itself.
Oh, hey,
Well, that
another
was Statue
super
of
soldier
Liberty.
project. Let me guess, they injected this guy with some serum and it didn't really work out the way they wanted, but now he's a badass.
Replace serum with magic, and close enough. This man would emerge as the feared bounty hunter, Soul Badguy.
So he's clearly the bad guy.
Actually, he's the main hero of the story.
Well, then why would the...
Before Soul's transformation, he was known as Frederick, a scientist tasked with leading the Super Soldier Project alongside
Oh
his
yes,
love
favorite
interest,
band is
Art.
Queen.
But
Hell
whether he
yeah.
intended to or not, Frederick would become the prototype of this
Has a
new
degree in
super race,
particle physics.
the Gears.
But is he guilty?
Oh hell yeah! He was responsible for Arya's death, and then her next death when she was resurrected into this thing.
Oh, wasn't expecting her to look like that, but not as much as I wasn't expecting the blue robo penis. Who even
Oh
does
god,
that?
what the
He
fuck?
was likely created as a giant FU to poor Soul by that man.
Which man?
That man.
I only see Soul Bad Guy.
No, it's
Who?
that man.
It's just you and me here, Wiz.
Listen,
Who's
the
that man?
villain is that man.
Soul Bad Guy's the hero and the villain?
No, he's another character. Just pretend Soul Bad Guy's not there.
You mean he's invisible?
When
Oh.
this person was born into the world, his parents looked at this child and decided they would name him that man.
Who were they looking at, Wiz?
His name is T-H-A-T space M-A-N.
Well, F-U-C-K space Y-O-U. I'm out. Oh, I looked at the internet and discovered that his actual name is that man.
Soul had to maintain
Who's on
his
first?
appearance to
Boomstick,
disguise
you
his true
dumbass.
form. So he developed a
I know-
special
I'm kidding. I
limiter
know you're
headband
fucking
to
around.
keep his own power at bay.
If that thing comes off, say goodbye to whoever recently pissed him off.
As a gear, Soul's aging was slowed to a near halt, allowing him more than enough time to develop his own fighting style.
Well, whatever fighting style lets you punch fire, that's the one I want to learn. Soul's Volcanic Viper and Fafnir punches are flame-enhanced strikes, while his Riot Stomp flies in with a fearsome kick. And because this is anime, Soul can trigger his second form, the Dragon Install.
The Dragon Install allows Soul to safely tap into a fraction of his full gear power, boosting his strength, speed, and healing ability. The drawback, he can only sustain this power for so long, and afterward, he's left vulnerable.
As Soul wandered the Earth, that man began a plan for world domination using an army of gears. In response, Soul put together a gear-obliterating superweapon called Outrage.
Which looks like the world's most complicated can opener. Or next-gen
It
bomb
does.
it.
Turns out, it was so powerful, nobody could wield it, not even Soul. So he had to split it apart into 8 pieces just to make it usable. Naturally, he took the best piece for himself, the flame-enhanced Fire Seal. I want a Fire Seal, that'd be fucking sweet. Try and eat me now, Orca Whale. Fire Seal!
Using the Fire Seal to its full potential, Soul defeated that man's forces twice over.
And then he decided to upgrade the shit out of it with the Junkyard Dog Mark III casing.
But this is hardly the full extent of Soul's power. He once survived the backyard, an alternate dimension which would annihilate the soul of a normal man. And by removing his headband, he can access his full unrestrained potential.
Like when he shot a laser out of his sword to incinerate an inhuman gear the size of Mount Everest.
And once he went back in time and witnessed his past self get murdered, which should have erased him from the present a la Marty McFly. But he didn't like that idea very much, so he just didn't.
After Blaze Blue, nothing is too bizarre for me anymore.
Soul is powerful, but fears his full potential. He's also pretty lazy. His favorite strategy is always whichever is the least strenuous. This lack of extra effort can sometimes leave him underestimating his opponent.
But the second he starts trying, few can stand in his way.
All right, the combatants are set. Let's end this debate once and for all.
It's time for a death battle!
Okay. Now this is an interesting one. I gotta think about this for a second. Do you have a choice?
I'm gonna do something I haven't done in a while. Okay.
Right.
Critically think about this.
You have to. That's what you have to do that you haven't done in a while.
Yeah, I don't really think that much about it. Things like that. I gotta think really hard now.
All right. Let's see. They both seem to have. They both seem pretty evenly matched. I can even see that this is possibly going to end in a draw, but I don't want to vote for that because that's a wussy way to go.
Mm-hmm.
They had to absolutely keep fighting to the death until one person died. No stopping, no draws.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say, I think I'm going to go with Ragna.
I'm going to go with Ragna too because of the healing factor.
He has an accelerated healing factor, plus he has plus he becomes the giant fucking beast.
Giant beast. Mm-hmm. All right. Slap that.
Slap that.
Slap that. All right.
That was a weird way to go.
Who cares? Let's do it. Ragna. I also kind of like Ragna more.
Is that Alfheim?
No. Oh, 8-bit. Oh, I get it now. That's how the fight starts.
Who are you? Out of my way. You're dead. You gotta be kidding me. Let's get this over with.
Why is he speaking Japanese?
Oh!
Dimensional corruption, imaginary number formed. Blaze Blue,
And remember, he's sapping his soul at the same time.
Oh yeah. Got some fire.
Wait, he's blocking him, and now he's projecting lead.
tapping out.
Oh!
I'm not gonna waste any more time on you, asshole. Shit!
What's happening? Oh, he's gonna go beast mode. Oh my god.
You lost control.
Oh, he's fucked. Oh, he's got his second form. Oh, this is gonna be sick. Who's gonna win?
Ragna put up a tough fight, but Soul had him outclassed.
Likely due to the fact that while Ragna had on 4 belts, Soul had 18.
Soul's centuries worth of
Really?
fighting-
They're
My streak-
belts?
He's joking.
He has consistently
My
taken
streak
out
is
the
over.
monster easily.
Even Soul is tough enough to withstand Ragna's Azure Grimoire, just like when it survived the backyard.
The Black Beast was impressive, but Soul's gear form is leagues above. Recall when Soul turned that gear the size of Mount Everest into dust. By comparing the size of the gear to the clouds, we can determine its volume to be around 140 billion cubic meters. Destroying something this size would require more than 85 gigatons of TNT. That's nearly 200 times more powerful than the 9.0 earthquake that hit Japan in 2011.
Oh my goodness.
More than enough to take Ragna down, and that was only a fraction of Soul's real power. Ragna just
It
burned
was
out
a
in
short
the
fight.
end.
The winner is Soul Badguy.
Well, shit.
You ready?
Well, yeah. Okay.
This time I get to slap.
Yeah,
We
aren't
both
you
get to
fucking
slap
head.
each other.
All right, fine. Things about getting slapped. Dibs on second. Because
Why don't we just go? Why don't we go at the same time?
no, because then one of us is gonna miss. It's gonna look stupid. Take your earpiece out. I'm gonna hit it. All right.
Alright. So me first?
You first.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Oh! I'm holding that in.
Oh
okay?
man. Okay. Fine. Ready? You ready?
Let me take out my glasses.
Oh you mother.
Wait, I'm not ready, okay? I'm not ready. I gotta stop. I gotta hold. I gotta get my breath. Okay. Oh my god.
Now both of our left cheeks hurt. You son of a bitch. Ah. God damn it, Ragna.
Man. Damn. It took you long enough to put some power behind that.
Yeah, I've been holding back because I felt bad for you for getting wrong all the time. That's why I went second. I estimated how much power you put behind yours. I'm like, oh shit, I'm getting this motherfucker.
Okay, well,
Well,
we didn't have much knowledge on either of those characters.
I think I want to watch that one of the what is it? Ragna's anime now. I kind of want to watch it.
Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed our reaction. I'm Jace.
I'm Josh.
We'll see you guys in the next video.
You need a nice pat.
Thank you.
I'm just fucking with you.